Namaste to all. A very, very important and a very, very beautiful story. Acharya and his disciple, they are going somewhere, they are walking, and then they have crossed the villages, they have crossed the cities and villages, and they have entered into forest area now. And it has become evening time. So Acharya says to his disciple that let's do Sandhya and then proceed further. So they will sit on a place for doing Sandhya, and Acharya will close his eyes and ध्यान में मगन हो जाते हैं आचार्य. So he is fully involved in his dhyana, and the disciple also tries to do dhyan, but disciple is unable to focus. He is having fear. We are sitting in a forest. He is having a fear whether somebody will come, some animal will come, etc. So he is opening the eyes, closing the eyes, opening the eyes, closing the eyes. He is unable to focus, but he is looking into Acharya's place. Acharya is in deep dhyan stage. So suddenly the disciple notices a lion coming from some distance. A very big lion is coming, approaching them. So he decides to climb the tree, and then he sits on the top of the tree. Acharya is below the tree and he is above the tree. He is on the tree. So the lion comes, approaches the Acharya. The lion will come near the Acharya. Lion will circle the Acharya. सूंघता है आचार्य को ना, सूंघकर the lion does not attack the Acharya and goes away. And after some time the disciple will come down. Acharya will open the dhyan ka vela ho gaya. Acharya will open his eyes after several hours. Acharya will say, let's go. So they will again continue to walk. So the disciple will not speak about the lion incident at all. Then they will open the torch light, and then they are in the forest. It's total pitch dark. And when you would have experienced that, when you are in this kind of area, there will be a lot of mosquitoes. So some mosquitoes will come near the Acharya, and then it will make a sound and vanish. Kee, this kind of sound you would have experienced. So Acharya will get fear. Acharya will fear that sound. Achanak se. So Acharya will say to the mosquito that, यार तुमने तो मुझे डरा दिया. Then the disciple will ask to Acharya ji, don't mistake me. जब आप ध्यान में थे, when you were sitting on meditation, the lion was there in front of you. That time you did not have any fear, but now you are having fear for mosquito and you are getting angry on that mosquito. बड़ी अजीब बात है. Then Acharya says a very beautiful sentence here, very, very important to note. Acharya says, बेटा, when I was doing ध्यान, मैं परमात्मा के साथ था. I was with Paramatma, so I didn't have any fear. But now I am with you, so I have fear even for a mosquito. It's an imaginary story, but very, very important story to understand important information. See, here the person is the world. So the moral of the story is, whenever you are with the world, you will have fear. You cannot overcome fear. So Raksha ka upaya kya hai? That's the moral of the story. What is the means by which we can get protection? The only means by which we can get protection is to take shelter in Paramatma. So when the Acharya is in deep meditation, he is with Paramatma, so he does not have any fear. And when we are with Paramatma, when we are in the shelter of Acharyas and Paramatma, we will not have any fear in life. But when we are with the world, we will always be in continuous fear. We cannot overcome the fear. So that's a very, very important thing. And one more thing is, there are two words. One is Abhaya, in Sanskrit. One is Abhaya, other one is Nirbhaya. Abhaya is Paramatma, ever fearless, does not fear anything. Abhaya. And Nirbhaya means people like us. Like, when we take shelter of Paramatma, we will become Nirbhaya. Means we know what is fear, but we do not have fear now, but we know what is fear. This is Nirbhayata. One is Abhaya. Abhaya is Paramatma, always fearless. So the only way where we can overcome fear is by taking shelter on Paramatma. That's the moral of this story. I was listening to this story from an Acharya from Arya Samaj. He explained it very beautifully. So, and Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati ji also has written in Satyartha Prakash that it's our life is like a share is that a line is there, and on his mouth the deer is there or bakri is there. Bakri is still alive. It is not dead. It is still alive. पर उसके मुंह में है, शेर के मुंह में है, कभी भी वो काट सकता है, कभी भी उसको वो मर सकता है. So that's Maharishi says that we are on the mouth of death. कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है. So we should seek protection from Paramatma to overcome the fear of death, to overcome the fear of life, to overcome anxiety, to overcome depression, to overcome all the problems in our life. And also, one more story. This is a real incident. Like when Sikandar, he was in the deathbed. He was not well. He was seriously ill. So Vaidya jo hai, the doctor told to Sikandar, "आप नहीं बच सकते हो. I cannot treat you. Your illness is beyond treatment. So I cannot save you." Sikandar will say that, "See, Vaidya ji, take my 50% of the wealth. I will give you whatever you want, but please save me." Vaidya will say, "Sorry, I cannot do that." So, how much soever wealth you have, how much soever money, fame, name you have, nobody can save us. Of course, death is for sure for this body. But the fear, see, the person who was a Vishwa Vijayi, he also has a fear of death. He also fears, every one of us fears somebody. The only person who never fear is Ishwar Bhakt. Only person who never fear anything else is Yogi, Tapasvi, Rishi, Muni, and also those Upasak who does Upasana of Paramatma. So we must take the shelter of Paramatma is the moral. It's a very, very important thing. Otherwise we cannot overcome fear. And also Paramatma bhi किस व्यक्ति को परमात्मा रक्षा करता है. Very, very important to understand. Paramatma protects only those people who are ज्ञानी. मूर्ख व्यक्ति को परमात्मा प्रोटेक्ट नहीं करें. मूर्ख व्यक्ति, अंधकार व्यक्ति, अज्ञानी व्यक्ति, people who are in people who are nastic, people who are विषय विकारी, परमात्मा will never protect them. मूर्ख व्यक्ति को परमात्मा रक्षा नहीं कर सकता. He will give the result of the deeds. Only Paramatma protects Jnani Vyakti. So that's why we must take the shelter of Jnana. We must try to take shelter of Acharya to earn Veda Vidya. Thereby we try to become Jnani. The more we understand the world, the more we understand Paramatma, the more his protection comes to us. And one more, there was a pravachan going on in Madhya Pradesh. One old Acharya of Arya Samaj was giving Vedic knowledge. So in that pravachan there was a big, Baniya, very big Seth was there. He was sitting and listening to the pravachan. He got impressed with that Acharya. He said, after the pravachan is over, he went to Acharya and told Acharya ji, कल सुबह का आपका जो भोजन है, I want to serve you the bhojan tomorrow morning. Please come to my house. Then Acharya will say, see, I am very old, I cannot come to your house. So आप अपना भोजन मेरे पास दे दीजिए. I will eat in my house. No, Acharya, I will send you my vehicle. You please come to my house. So the vehicle will go to pick him up. So next day morning he will be ready. So he will go. So that person will say, okay, after receiving Acharya, he'll say, Acharya, let's go to the first floor. Acharya will say, Bhojan, Acha, okay, maybe the Bhojan is in first floor. So they'll go to first floor. Then he'll say, Acharya, let's go to second floor. And Acharya is not able to walk properly, but anyway, he will go to second floor. Then again he will say, let's go to the third floor. Acharya will say, Bhai, kya kar rahe ho? Man mein, Acharya does not tell to him, but man mein he has like a feeling that, unnecessarily he is making me walk. Okay, he will go to third floor also, both of them. Then after going to third floor, it is the balcony, it is the terrace, not balcony. So from the terrace, he will see Acharya, see from here. That school, what you see, it is constructed by me. That hospital, what you see, it is constructed by me. That bus stand, what you see, is constructed by me. all these places, whatever you see here, that greeneries, that fields, that trees, that mango groves, whatever it is, whatever you see here, everything is my construct, everything belongs to me. I just wanted to show you this before the bhojan, he will say. So that's what the acharya, after that incident is over, that acharya was telling in another pravachan that see, इंसान अपने रचना को लेकर इतना अहंकार में रहता है that he wants to show off. I did this, this is mine, this belongs to mine. But a person, when he starts seeing the creation of Paramatma, then only he can really understand Paramatma. For seeing the creation of Paramatma, we must leave our that mind bhavana. When we leave, this is all not my words, this is another acharya words. When we leave the bhavana of mind, then we will start seeing, understanding the world. Once you start understanding the world, you will understand that this creation is unimaginably, genius. It's a genius creation. So when you understand the creation, then you will understand Paramatma's kripa everywhere. For that, you must leave your, ahankar or ego saying that, see, this I did this. You did not do anything. It's all Paramatma's kripa that you have a brain, you have your hard work, and you have done that. But it is Paramatma's kripa by which we got this body, right? So that's what. कोई भी इंसान कण कण में परमात्मा की रचना को जब देखता है, then only he will become ईश्वर भक्त. Otherwise, he will always become his own bhakt. He will always praise himself. He will always say that I have done this, I have done this, I have done this. So, the moral of this story is, उसके ऊपर श्रद्धा तभी बन सकता है when we understand his creation. When we understand his creation only, we will understand who is Paramatma, and when we understand his creation, we will have Shraddha Bhavana towards Paramatma, and we will leave our ahankar, we will leave our ego, we will say that I am nothing, and we must try to say every day I am nothing. This is very, very important knowledge. And Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati, he has written in one of his books, he has told a very, very important statement. When you do Ishwar Bhakti, योग, when you do Ishwar Bhakti, आपका जो योग है ना, you must become in union with Paramatma. During the time of Upasana, don't think anything else. And when you are not doing Ishwar Bhakti, you must live your life by communing, by joining yourself with Dharma. So during the other time, do Dharma. During the Upasana time, focus only on Paramatma. Don't think about anything else. Then you will have a protection of Paramatma. व्यवहार काल में धर्म पर चलो और उपासना काल में ईश्वर से मिल जाओ, ईश्वर से जुड़ जाओ. This is what Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati has said. One more Acharya shorts I was listening, Arya Samaj. So these are all some important information which we must try to understand and try to implement in our life. So he also told, आया था, हम लोग आए थे साध्य के साधना के लिए. हम लोग आए यहाँ पर साध्य के साधना के लिए, पर हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? हम लोग साधनों की साधना कर रहे हैं. साध्य is the objective. We came here to do the sadhana of our final aim, which is Paramatma. We came here to do sadhana of Paramatma, but what we are doing upasana of the means of all the sadhans. So our life is completely destroyed actually. We are not focusing on why we have taken birth, but we are focusing on those things which are means to realize Paramatma. We are focusing on house, property, etc., etc. It's all important. Money is important, dhan important, wealth important, property important, good family important, everything is important, but it is not our aim. Insurance is not our aim. Stock market is not our aim. Money in the bank is not our aim. These are all means only. But we are now focusing on means, we have left the objective. So we must try to regain focus on the final objective. And we must try to leave the focus of means of the sadhans. Sadhan ko chhod do. Sadhan apna ho sadhya ke liye. This is the important message. I just noted these points. I thought of sharing with you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.